Stop wasting money on citrus.
What's up, my friend? Welcome back to the channel. I have a question for you today. When is the last time that you bought a big batch of limes because they were cheap, telling to yourself, what a clever idea, I'll be ready when I need some. But then when the time has come and you're ready, you go to your fridge and pick one up, and instead of getting that beautiful green vibrant fruit that you bought, you end up picking up something like this. An ugly fruit that looks like a troll who got jaundice. And you're like, wait, I can't use that. Jean-Felix always tells me to use fresh ingredient, and this ain't no fresh anymore. So I'm gonna throw it away. But wait, I have a solution for you. I'm not saying this will never happen again. All I'm saying is there's something to do with those so you'll stop wasting your ugly limes. And I'm also gonna show you how I like to use it in a delicious cocktail because, hey, it's a cocktail channel after all. So if you guys are ready, let's make together some black limes, also known as Loomis. I love that name. Do you got your Loomis? I got my Loomis. I'm a Loomi master. I know how to make Loomis. Do you? Let's make some Loomis. Let's go. Before we start the video, guys, I want to talk to you about my new video production routine because I feel there is something in there for you as well, and at the same time we'll give a quick shout out to the sponsor of today's episode, ZBiotic, which is a pre-alcohol probiotic drink. Basically, the drink that you drink before drinking. The scientists at ZBiotics discovered that the main reason for rough mornings after nights of drinking is not the dehydration, it's the fact that our body is not able to break down the byproduct of alcohol that builds up in our body when we're drinking. And this is a patent product that does exactly that for you. For me, including ZBiotics in my weekly routine has been a game changer. I make cocktail videos for a living, and most of the time I drink the cocktails that I make, and I always have to edit my videos the morning after I shot them. And sometimes I feel kind of muddy because of the drinking, but since I started with the ZBiotics, I never felt that way again, and I couldn't be happier. The way it works, it couldn't be easier. All you have to do is to drink one little bottle like this before starting drinking alcohol, and if you pair this with good habits, pacing yourself, drinking responsibly, staying hydrated, and having a good night of sleep, I guarantee your only regret will be not to have discovered this before. So go to their website, order now, and if you use my promo code TOTR15 at checkout, you will get 15% off your first purchase. Now let's go make some cocktails, and I probably gonna drink some, so it's time for my ZBiotics. All you have to do is to shake the bottle first and drink it. And that's it. So now let's go make some Loomis. Let's go. This is a Loomi, also known as the Persian black lime, and it's a traditional ingredient from the Middle East culinary culture. It's basically just a sun-dried lime, and the result is a hard shell lime that's almost hollow inside, and it's very fragrant and tasty. So it makes a great ingredient for cocktails, but above all, it's an amazing alternative when you want to recycle your limes that may have spent too much time in your fridge. So today I'm going to show you how to make them, but before I'm going to tell you my favorite ways to use them. The first way that you're probably going to think of using your black limes is by grating some on top of your cocktail. My favorite type of cocktail to use that technique is on top of sours, because that's going to hide the smell of the egg white and it's gonna look awesome. Second, I love to use black limes to flavor syrups for my cocktails, and one of my favorite, Earl Grey and black limes. It is amazing. We're gonna make one and we're gonna use it later in a cocktail. To make it, it is very simple. In a jar, you're simply gonna add 4 teaspoons of Earl Grey tea with 2 grams of black limes in small pieces. To that, you're gonna add 100 mils of hot water, and you're gonna let that infuse for 5 minutes. Then you're gonna strain your tea, reweight that liquid, and add the same amount by weight of sugar. You're gonna stir until dissolved, bottle it up, and this is how I make my Earl Grey and black lime syrup. Another great and easy way to use your Loomi is to grate some over sea salt, mix it, and use it to rim your cocktail glass. Next time you make a margarita, use that and I guarantee you will love it. Lastly, if you want to go the extra mile, throw 1 black lime in small pieces in 200 ml of orange bitters. Let that infuse for 1 month and you're gonna make yourself a treat. A delicious limey orange bitters, I guarantee you will never stop using it. Alright, so now I think I sold you the benefits of the black limes. If you're still watching, I guess you want to know how to make them. Here's how. Making the black limes will take you a few days, but they keep for a very long time, so if you have a big batch of ugly limes you want to transform into Loomies, it's perfect. The first step is to blanch them, and you're gonna need just enough water to cover the lime, so obviously if you have a big batch you're gonna need more water, but keep something in mind, it's salted water that you need, so you're gonna need 1 teaspoon of sea salt for every 1 liter of water. Then you're gonna bring that to a boil. Once it's boiling, you're gonna throw your limes in there and blanch them for 90 seconds. As soon as you hit that 90 seconds mark, you're gonna remove them from the hot water and throw that into an ice bath until they cool down completely. Then it's the time to start the dehydration process, and you're gonna have 3 different options. Your first option will be by using the direct sunlight. This is the traditional way to make it, and if you want to give it a try, you simply place your limes on a baking sheet or something like that and leave them resting under the sun for 3-4 days, sometimes even 5 depending on the size of your limes. So if you're not sure you're gonna have continuous sun for that amount of time, except for the night obviously, you're probably better using the other 2 techniques. My favorite technique is by using a dehydrator. So what you're gonna do is simply place your limes in the dehydrator, turn it on, and once again wait until they are black, light in weight, and hard. Lastly, if you don't have a burning sun or the dehydrator, you can use your oven to achieve the same result. So you're gonna place your limes on a baking sheet, turn your oven at 80 Celsius without the fan, and leave them there until they are black, light in weight, and hard. And please be careful, do not leave your oven without any supervision. And that's it. This is how we make the Loomies, also known as how to transform an ugly fruit in something even uglier. But it's tasty, it smells great, and it's gonna last for a very long time, so it's very worth it. You know how to make them, you know how to use them. Now let's give it a try in a cocktail. Let's make the Loomi Gin Fizz. Let's go. We're gonna start in a cocktail shaker with 2 ounces or 60 ml of gin. 3/4 of an ounce or 22.5 ml of our Earl Grey and Loomi syrup, 1 ounce or 30 ml of freshly squeezed lime juice, 2 dashes of Loomi infused orange bitters, and when using a dasher bottle like this, always double the amount, so we're gonna do 4. And then we're gonna add 1 egg white. We're gonna fill the shaker with ice and give it a good shake for about 10 seconds. I like to do a reverse dry shake here, so we're gonna strain our cocktail in the shaker tin. Dump the ice and shake it again for about 10 seconds. Then in a Collins glass, we're gonna add about 1.5 ounces of sparkling water. And we're gonna fine strain our cocktail over it. We're gonna garnish it with a little bit of grated Loomi. And there we go, my friends, the Loomi Gin Fizz. Cheers. Sipping through that heavy, thick foam with such a vibrant black lime aroma is fantastic. That's the first thing that we get. Then we get the beautiful botanicals of the gin. It's fresh, perfectly balanced, very limey. Then you get a little bit of the tannins and the bergamot from the Earl Grey that are coming through. I think it is a wonderful cocktail. I love the texture. I love the contrast in flavors. I love how it looks. I love it, and I hope you're gonna love it too. So my friends, this is it for me today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked this video. Leave a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, to turn that bell if you wanna make sure not to miss the next video. Until then, thank you very much again. Have a great day, and see you very soon. Cheers.